Once upon a time, in a cozy little village, there lived a girl named Karen who had the most peculiar obsession with a pair of beautiful red shoes. These weren't just any shoes. They sparkled like rubies in the sunlight and seemed to have a mysterious life of their own. But Karen's mother strictly forbade her from wearing them, saying they held a secret that was better left undiscovered. Not far from Karen's village stood a magnificent castle where 12 princesses lived. Every night they went to bed in their locked chamber wearing brand new shoes. But strangely, every morning their shoes were found completely worn out, as if they had danced all night long. The king was baffled and worried about his daughters. The temptation, she slipped on the red shoes while her mother was away. The moment she put them on, something magical happened. The shoes began to dance on their own. They carried her through the village, into the forest, and right to the castle of the 12 princesses. To her amazement, Karen discovered a hidden staircase that led to an enchanted underground ballroom. There, she found the 12 princesses dancing with mysterious princes in a garden where trees had leaves of silver and gold. The princesses had been sneaking out every night through this magical passage to dance. But Karen's red shoes wouldn't let her stop dancing. Round and round she went, unable to control her feet. The princesses noticed her and recognized the cursed shoes. They were made by the same witch who had enchanted their underground ballroom. The eldest princess took pity on Karen and shared a secret. The only way to break both spells was to learn to appreciate the simple joys in life. Instead of being consumed by magical temptations, Karen realized that her mother had been trying to protect her all along. Working together, Karen and the princesses found a way to break the spells. They took off their dancing shoes and promised to find happiness in everyday moments rather than magical nights. The red shoes lost their power and the underground ballroom disappeared. story teaches us that while magic can be exciting, true happiness comes from appreciating what we have and respecting the wisdom of those who care about us. And so, they all lived happily ever after, dancing only when they chose to, in shoes that stayed firmly on their feet.